I went down that path of like, all right, this is easier money over here than going out and breaking my back at 16 or 13, 14.
To like, and I went silent. I just shut down, and I was just working out, and she felt my energy right away. She really did, and she told me like, I mean.
Hello and welcome back to the Cantina podcast. This is Tony, your host with the most, or Tony Torta, or whatever you beautiful people want to call me today. It's hot as hell, but we're back with the boys and someone special. Let me introduce everybody real quick again. If you don't know, now you know. Boy.
Hey, what up, guys? Your homie Rambo back at it again.
And Aram, Rambam 703.
Cody K.
What happened to Coke?
Coke.
Coke.
I thought we were going with something else.
We go Coke or Cody K. It don't matter. I said Coke, but he got confused and he was like,
Yeah, I got confused.
I got confused too.
He over here's like,
Go gay?
What'd you call me?
Go gay?
No.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Damn.
He
I thought that was your nickname all this time.
It's Coke.
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 Sounds like cocaine.
It sounds a lot like
wow.
cocaine, Cody.
Here we go.
Oh.
Starting this off real wild. Huh?
Real loud. We're getting real loud. What are we drinking here, by the way?
What are we drinking? I think it's a tequila sunrise.
Oh, yeah, that was sunrise.
Yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
sunrise.
Shout out to Angel for making it tequila sunrise.
See, the reason why I don't want that is because it was like my 30th birthday, dude. I drank it,
damn.
no joke, from like 7 o'clock to like 3 o'clock in the morning. The next day, I woke up with heartburn, and I've had heartburn ever since.
Ever since
Because of that. And I have an addiction to it because I love tequila sunrises, dude.
All right.
When I saw it come in, I was like, no, don't do it to me. It's my love.
So you're taking it straight then?
I'm just drinking straight tequila.
All right.
Yeah, that gives me heartburn.
Some man shit, he says.
This tequila doesn't, for some odd reason. Other tequilas do. Pretty
Yeah.
bad. But this one doesn't.
So they all know us on the show. But who are you, Cody? Like, what do you do? I know what you do. Rivals. No, I'm just kidding.
I work at Sunrock, supervisor. Been there for a long time. So really, what do I do there? I really don't know.
Nothing.
I can say it now. Now I can't get fired.
Now
you don't do shit. No, I'm just messing with you,
Yeah,
bro.
here we go.
Nah,
Got to get out of the truck once in a while, right?
bro.
Yeah.
I think you're one of the ones that do get out, though. I will say that.
I do. I try at least.
At least whenever I had a problem, I knew I could. Hey, yo, Cody.
Yeah, that's what I wanted from all you guys, man. I wanted to teach you guys that not all the supervisors are bad, and not all of them are. I mean, there's rumors, but I don't know because I'm not around them. So
Nah, dude. In all seriousness, like I loved it there.
yeah,
Like obviously, like there were some issues, but dude, I love you guys out there.
you probably still always have a home there, dude.
I know, but I can't. I know, but like now it's like I kind of stepped into something that I'm like
Oh yeah, man.
can't give
Like,
it up
that's-
now. But anyways, whatever.
Yeah,
It's-
anyway,
whatever.
anyway.
What are we here for today, boys? Adrian, who has a topic today?
I think the topic was breaking the cycle, dude.
Breaking the cycle.
Breaking the cycle.
That's right.
Damn right.
Breaking the cycle.
Who wants to start?
And what
that
is?
off?
We're not talking about steroids, Cody.
That's right, man.
That
That's
was pretty
right.
Quick.
You got red
Wait,
flag.
hold on.
It's
Cody
good I
takes
seen it.
steroids?
I thought you were natty, bro.
All natty.
All natty. All right.
I look right over it.
He was waiting for it. He looked at me like, are you going to say it?
We're not gonna say too much.
Anyways, he got guns though. He got guns. Look at this guy.
Nah,
Flex
Big.
on him, dude.
nah.
Flex on him.
I ain't flexing on. Aram's in there, bro.
Why not?
Because
This guy
that
got
shirts will
guns.
come off. There's alcohol involved.
Hey, who wants
See,
to
the
go
$100
first?
bills will just be like this, and I'm gonna be like,
We're here to spend, bro.
Hey,
that's the first thing I looked at when I walked in. I was like, well, you know that I'll quit my job right now. What you need me to do for all this?
Yeah,
Breaking the cycle, though, man.
Yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts on that?
Well, what I think, like, for us Hispanics, when I meant breaking the cycles, because growing up in a Hispanic household, like, sometimes you're, like, let's say dad can be a little bit macho, man.
dude, a bit's an understatement. Let's
Yeah.
be straight up. Like, it's tough.
And stuff, so, like, you're not allowed to do certain stuff because you're a boy.
Yeah,
Girls are not allowed to do certain stuff because they're girls.
yeah.
So by me saying breaking the cycle is like, what have we changed for our family to not go the same route as our parents?
Okay. You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
All right. So for me, I think what I've broken was like the whole emotional thing. And I've told everybody on the show, like, dude, there's no hidden thing here. Like, I was always told, like, you can't, speak up. You can't really, you basically got to man up and shut up and take it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't ever say, oh, I'm feeling like this, because then they're going to see you as weak. That was like the always thing. Like, you always had to seem more than what you were. And if you were having problems, you just had to deal with them and keep quiet. And I realized that, like, in the, like, now, present tense, it does affect you a lot, because, like, you bottle up so much stuff. And sometimes, like, you don't know someone's story, and, like, they may seem pissed off all the time, but they're not even pissed off at you. They're pissed off at certain
Life.
Yeah, life. Like, they probably have so much, like, on their chest, so much, like, on their plate that they don't even speak to anybody to, you know what I mean? And that shit sucks. From experience, like, that sucks.
100%.
Like, there's
It's
nothing
rough. It really is, dude.
like there's sometimes, like, even now, like, there's days where I feel, like, so overwhelmed, and, like, thankfully, like, there's been people put in my path. Like, I call Aram. Like, when I'm feeling down, I'm like, hey, dude, give me some of that motivational stuff. Like, I'm feeling like this, and that. I have this going on. Like, any advice? And, like, what do you? Am I looking at this wrong, or like what's up? You know? So I feel like that's, like, the cycle that I'm breaking right now, and more like being present. Like I said in previous podcasts, like being present with not only my kids, but, like, my wife, my family, like, things like that.
What about you, Cody? What cycle do you want to break, and how do you know
Dude.
what cycle you want to break?
Dude, I broke a lot of cycles. Growing up was rough how I grew up in my neighborhood. So it was watching. We're gonna jump right into this.
You gotta give us that. I'm white from the outside, but I'm brown from the inside.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Angel, insert the clip right here.
Hey, you guys checked out the Lolo ride, though?
yeah.
This
So that
guy.
comes from my background. So breaking the cycle. So I grew up in a really rough household. Grandpa was always working. Mom was on drugs. So I was told by teachers, like, hey, by the way, you're gonna grow up to be a junkie, just like your mom. So it was rough going through elementary, hearing that a lot, and it was something that I didn't want to be, and breaking that cycle of being hood and being ghetto was extremely hard. But when I found my path was when my cousins moved into the neighborhood, and my aunt took me underneath her wing, and shout out to my cousins. They took care of me. My aunt took care of me, and they showed me that there's more to life than, drugs, alcohol, gangbanging, stealing stuff. I was always just trying to get by. So how did I break that cycle? I watched what they did. I seen how they moved. I see everything they did. And what they did is they wanted money, and they wanted it the legal way. So how did they do that? They worked construction. They did anything to get money, and it wasn't drugs and dirty ways. But I also turned to the other. I went down that path of, like, all right, this is easier money over here than going out and breaking my back at 16 or 13, 14. So about 15, 16 is when I broke that cycle, getting away from the slanging and doing the dirty stuff. I did it way younger than most kids. I'm talking 13 was when I was the hood dealer, I would say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was rough, but I did it, and now it's changed. So, I mean, I get into more details if you guys really want me to, but it's a long story, and we'd be here for about 4 to 5 hours. So, but how do you guys? How do you? Where were you at when you broke the big cycle, the big one?
I could say it was a rough growing up for me as well.
Yeah,
And
and I know your backstory, bro.
yeah,
You
I mean,
told
for
me.
those who know, for those who don't know, for those who are listening, I grew. My grandma raised me.
That's why
And,
I cheers you for that, because we
You know
had
what
the
I'm
grandma and grandpa.
my grandma raised me. I didn't have a mom or a father figure. So my grandma tried to give me that in some way, but like I feel like it was kind of hard, you know.
That's
but,
how my grandpa was.
You know what I'm saying? But my grandma was tough too on me, and just there's a lot of things that they didn't really like do for me, like growing up. Like, you know, when a child needs like feel like protected, feel loved.
You're talking like normal. Like you think about
Like the normal thing that our family would do, right?
Yeah. That's the weirdest thing to come by. Like when you hear about normal, and I'm like, ain't nothing normal. But when you hear about like the mom and dads and their kids, and I mean, you guys probably do it now. Sit down with the family and have a dinner at nighttime.
Yeah.
How was your day at school? How's your grades going? Like,
Yep.
How's
Exactly.
Billy Bob down the street?
Right.
I know he kicked you over on the bike like last week. You whoop his ass. you know that's normal. My shit was not normal.
Right.
I never had that normal shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's a little scary when I hear that's normal. Y'all eat dinner at nighttime? Y'all talk about your life?
Right, y'all sit
The
together.
hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like, dang, like, so that, to like, again, so I broke a lot of cycles because, again, my family's not like family, or how do you say it?
Orientated.
Family orientated.
Right. So none of that. Like, we don't get no get-togethers. We don't do no Christmas togethers. Like, none of that. Like, I don't even remember the last time we ever did that. So
Oh, that's breaking the cycle, baby.
Yeah,
you
so
got
like,
you got
yeah.
your baby girl now.
Exactly.
You do
So
that.
with my daughter. Like, I communicate. I like, you know, I give her all my love. I'm there for her. I support her in everything that she does, and I listen to her. We go on like dates, you know, like daddy and daughter date type deals, and things like that. So like, it's just like I never had all that. Like everything that I do for my daughter, I never had that growing up.
And that's what you
You know
want.
what I'm saying? Exactly. I've always, like, I wanted it, man. I wanted it. So to this point, like, I don't even know what it feels like to have, like, the love from your mom or your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they're not there for me. Like, I talk to my mom and I talk to my dad.
Yeah.
They're good people. I'm not going to, like, no, they've had their past.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Exactly.
No hard
I still love them, man. I love
Yeah.
them, and we talk here and there when we can, you know what I'm saying? But, like, again, like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, I broke so many cycles, and I, also, like, growing up, like, there was also, like, a lot of alcohol and stuff like that. And, I mean, I don't really drink. I mean, I'm drinking now,
You're
right?
drinking because I'm here.
Exactly. But, like,
I'll
one
whoop his ass.
or two, hey, one or two doesn't hurt. One or two that doesn't hurt, right? But, like, I'm talking about, like, when I'm talking about alcohol, I'm talking about, like, problems. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're overdoing it type shit.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not that type to be doing that, and you know what I mean. Like, again, I broke a lot of cycles, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very, very proud of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
This guy over here, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm proud of you, dog.
you know what I'm saying.
I'm proud of you,
I
dog.
appreciate it, bro. Hey,
Straight
appreciate
up.
it for real.
I salute
Appreciate
you,
it.
but I pounded mine.
No, for sure. Bro. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm very proud of the cycles that I have broken, and again, like, no hard feelings to
Salute you, man.
to anybody. Like, I still have love for my family and everything, and everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I am who I am today because of those experiences. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? But very, very proud of myself, and I know a lot of people that know me.
Are proud of you.
You 100%, man.
A dog. I mean, coming from me, I watched this man grow up. He was a little bitch. Let's just lay it out there for you.
No, it's true, bro. Like, I remember.
He wasn't. You weren't a bitch, but I'm just saying, like, you were a little kid and you grew into a man. I got to see you grow into a man. I seen Adrian grow into a man. I would love to see you grow into a man, but you came in a little bit later, and then you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of individuals that I worked with that I tried to give them my thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I wanted to give everybody how I grew up to show them how to have goals in life, how to break the cycle. You know what I mean?
I don't have it. Well, I didn't have it that hard, dude. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to hear Adrian's, bro.
No, well, mine is just simple family thing, I guess, because like growing up in my Mexican family, like I was a boy, so I was not allowed to show emotions. I was not allowed to cry.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was not allowed to cry. I was just, if something happened, I had to
Deal with it.
play it tough. Because if I cried and got up, I would have got another spanking, just for crying.
Yeah, I couldn't even share my feelings to anybody because I'll get in trouble for it.
Yeah, so like
I clearly understand.
If you ended up like falling down and you had to get up, you had to act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
If not, you're like, my dad would have come like, por pendejo, tas. You know what I'm saying? And you still get fucking smacked, dude.
They get you like, ¿quieres otra?
Yeah, so I think the way I broke that cycle is by letting my kids, my kids are all boys. So I let them know it's okay to cry and feel sad sometimes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and express themselves.
Express themselves.
That's good.
Doesn't make you any less than a man.
Yeah, it doesn't make
to
you
express
weak.
yourself and shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
good.
it makes you more like of a man.
Yeah.
To do that.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
Absolutely.
Who's gonna be like, hey, like, bro, like, come here, bro, bring it in for a hug or some shit. you know?
Dog,
yeah.
I'm an emotional bitch. That's all I gotta say, dog. Like, there's some shit that make you super emotional, man. Like, I don't know, man. I grew up the same way too. My grandpa was always like, man, don't be a bitch. So I was just like, all right, I ain't gonna be a bitch.
No, I think it's like the same with Adrian. Like mine was more like I had my mom's, but I never had my dad, and that's like something else. Like on
When were
its
you
own.
born?
Me?
Yeah.
95.
Damn, see, I thought it was an 80s thing, man.
No, bro.
I swear to God, all of us ain't got no dads upon our family, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what year are you, Adrian?
1991.
I'm
I'm
old
93.
as shit.
93.
I'm 85. I'm old, dog.
All right. Some old school. That's what's up.
But
I think it's just like the generations too that they had. Like the way that I feel like it's a cycle.
80s
you know?
and 90s, dog.
Yeah, it's like because in the Hispanic thing, like I know my dad probably didn't see that, but like it was like something just kind of keeps on going and going and going and going until like, it gets to you, and either you can keep it going, or you just
You break it.
so
Yeah.
just imagine, dude, if you had it that, like, if we think we had it that hard, imagine your dad.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you.
They had it, dude.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like
That's true.
They didn't
That's
know
so
what
true.
breaking the cycle was back then, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Yeah.
that's fact.
seeing like I think a lot of people don't understand that because like there's some people out there that blame it on their past instead of changing it.
Right.
But like I had resentment like growing up. That's why I was like wild and doing hood rat shit, I guess.
Right.
This was a hood rat.
Just because like
Thug life.
Yeah, right.
thug life. What's it called? So that's like if you keep blaming it on your past, you're not gonna. But
You're
you
not
need to
gonna
like
go nowhere.
No, but
Won't.
you need to understand too that like you don't know someone else's past either. You don't know what they went through. You don't know what your parents went through or things like that to like.
Right.
But that's why you gotta dig.
Yeah.
You gotta dig. Like, you can't dig too deep, but you gotta grab a man, dude, and you gotta be like, hey, bro, what's up? You know, and then they're gonna be like, man, look, man, I shit myself this morning. You're like, wait, excuse me? I wasn't getting into that. I was just wondering, but let's talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, but do you think that kind of help us out to have a little thicker skin? Because now generations, dude, you yell at them and they want to cry, die. I don't know.
I think it makes us softer.
You think so?
Absolutely. Because listen, bro, we grew up too rough, and it's like, man, listen, cry.
Right.
Cry. Let that out. I wasn't able to cry. I was getting smacked around. I was getting beat down left and right. So it's like, I think we're a little bit softer. I mean, I hate to say that about myself, but might be a little softer nowadays. I thought it was old age, but goddamn it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Just being open. You know what I mean? I mean, if you feel comfortable opening up to, a good friend, you know what I mean? That you know that they got your back and
So-
good advice. You know what I mean?
On that subject though, like how can you help yourself like take that change on? Because like, if you grew up with something that like that's all you've known and all you've seen, like what's one step that you can take to like try to do it? Because I see it with myself, dude. I see it with like communication and like
Right.
expressing it. So like there's still some days where I'm like, no, turtle in the shell, and I'm gonna just hide my inner self to protect my inner self. You know what I mean?
How do you help that person with that?
Yeah.
Shit.
What's some advice you guys would give that person?
Honestly, like, what helped me was actually knowing what I want. Like, just making the choice. Like, to break a cycle for me was just like, I don't want to be like, how I grew up at all. Like, that's not what I knew that's not what I wanted. And so you make the choice. Like, just make the change. Like, you know what you don't want and you know what you want, right? So I knew the change that I was going to make was going to be like
Dog.
so much better than how I was raised, bro. So much better.
That's why I think I'm dangerous, dude. Because I think that's why I think in my own mind, I hate to say that about myself, but I'm like, I feel like I'm fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Because
Why do you say that?
Because when I want it, I'll go get it.
So I'm saying.
That's why I'm like, dog, like if I could help anybody, like I try to feel that in my heart. Like, hey, if I want something, I'm going to go get it. And I make a goal and I make sure 100% that I do that. So if I can help another person that's having that down day where they're sitting there and they're just like, man, I hate what I got going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's like, I know how I'm going to help this person. I'm going to tell them what I had to do, where I was at when I was in your spot. So how did I get out of that? And I try to give everybody a step. And I think I've told you this a million times, and probably you too. Every year, make a goal. Make a goal, because you're coming out of, you're breaking that cycle. So after you break that cycle, what happens when you hit that wall? You're going to hit a wall. You're going to be like, bro, where am I at? Well, I've got everything I want. No, there's more shit. You know what I mean? Because you got kids, and you got to like, okay, I want them in soccer. Well, you can't force them into soccer, but we can kind of see if they like it. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that I look at, that I feel like I'm like, bro, when I want something, fucking dangerous.
That's what's up, dude. And that's, yeah, you got to be driven, bro. You got to be disciplined.
Got to have that drive.
Yeah, exactly. You got to have that
goddamn
drive to hustle and go get what you want, man.
Yep.
100%, man.
Well, how do you? Let me see how to put this. How do you unlearn something that you thought your whole life was right?
How do you unlearn something?
How do you
that
unlearn something that you thought something like you thought
Something
your
was-
whole life was right?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a damn good one.
That is.
How do you unlearn it?
I feel like it's taking.
Therapy.
Hey,
Sitting in here with the boys in therapy.
right?
Hey, sometimes that's all you need, though.
That's all.
fucking
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah, get off your chest, because sometimes you have stuff and you just get it off your chest and
Yeah.
you feel better.
Shit,
It's
bro.
100%. Yeah,
That's
like
why
I
I started
agree.
teaching y'all
I agree.
motherfuckers, let's go to college.
You know what? Like you know what I like about
Therapy for the boys.
yeah, you know what I like about Cody though is like there's times where we'll sit down and he'll like he'll give me the best advice. You know what I mean? Like, and that's badass. Like that helps.
Been doing it for years,
And
bro.
and that goes with you guys too. Like when we talk or whatever, like that helps to like be open to other options or learning other things. You know what I mean? Be open. Like don't be close minded. You know what I mean? So I think that's how you could unlearn something too as well, by like talking to your friends and see how they like go about things too. Or people that you're close to, family members. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like almost like when you're in that and you want to get out of that, like try your best to put that little voice on mute, because you always have it in the back of your head, like, no,
For
can't
sure.
do that.
Oh yeah,
Do
yeah.
that. This is how you do
It'll
it.
happen.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I had it with
Scary.
my wife this week,
Oh, shit.
because I had some like, I just had like a big elephant on my chest. I'm like, damn, like I'm just like over here, like I can see myself because I catch
Shave your
myself.
chest first? No, I'm just
Nah,
kidding.
dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's all hairy, bro.
Do you have a hairy chest? Bro? Be honest,
Yeah, bro.
brother.
Hey, not everybody has pecs like you, bro. Gotta hide the man boob somehow.
I got you.
No, but
I'll
like,
shoot it off.
even with that, like, I went like 3 days just stressing out, because like there was like everything was on pause with what I'm doing now. 3 days just basically chilling at home, hoping for something to pop off, and I'm over here digging and everything, just stressing out. And I can tell my wife kind of like sees it, and like she almost didn't know how to like say like, hey, like what's up, like what's wrong, like she almost just kind of like let me be. And I
But
was
she
like-
knew.
Yeah, she knew.
She could see by the movements.
And then yesterday, she like told me, she's like, hey, what's up? I know something happened. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I had already put it to the side. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm just gonna eat my food. And I'm just gonna, just let it go. And I'll let it off later. And then she just kept poking it, dude, poking it. And I snapped. And I didn't mean to snap.
Hey, bro, I can relate. That's all I got to
Bro,
say.
Yeah.
Keep going, but I relate 100%.
bro, I snapped. And I was like, I don't want to fucking talk about it right now. Like, leave me alone. Like, I already told you, not right now.
Off.
And then she's like, fine. So much for your communication. I'm out of here. And then she just went to the room. I'm like, right then and there is like, she helps me realize when I'm doing shit wrong or doing shit like the cycle again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, I fucked up. And I was like, if I should just tell her, like, I'll probably feel better. So I'm over here washing dishes, being a better husband to try
Yep.
to make it up. And if I go back to the room, like, hey, can I talk to you, tell you what's going on? And then she's like, no, for what? And I was like, fuck. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start talking. And I just started telling her, I was like, hey, look, this happened, this and this is happening. I don't know what to do. Like, I didn't want to bug you because she's pregnant. I was like, so I don't want to add more, like.
How far along is she?
She's 12 weeks.
Nice.
12 weeks, yeah.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, thank you. And then, so it's like, I didn't want to add on to that because she stresses out worse. Like, I'm more like, all right, I'm going to just, hey, God, take the wheel. I trust you. We're going to do this. And she's more like, no, she's more like, what's a word I'm looking for? Like realistic. Mm-hmm. And I'm more like the other word. I can't think of it right now.
You're an asshole. No, just kidding.
Más conchudo. En español es más conchudo, ¿no? Like more relaxed.
Yeah, like more relaxed, more like.
You're laid back.
Yeah, like I'm laid back. Like whenever there's something wrong with my order, she's the one that says something. I just chill back. You know what I mean?
Dog, our wives are our moms.
She's like, you're the one who's like, it's okay, I don't need the fries.
Yeah,
Forgot the fucking fries.
Yeah. No, I wanted the fries. No.
No, but it's like I say that, but we have like a balance sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
you can like pick up on your partner like when she's not really wanting to like say anything. But like I started letting things off my chest and I felt better and then she's like, that takes so much from you. Like, I'm not gonna scream at you. I'm not your mom. Like, I'm your partner, dude. Like,
Yeah.
we're in this together. Like, if shit's going wrong, like, and you feel that way, like, let it out. Like, I'm your partner. If not, then why are you with me?
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, dude, I've never heard of that. And like, I don't know if you guys feel that, but like, y'all ever feel like a little inner kid inside you and like,
I just want to my wife. I had to just go to the room and be like, God damn it.
Hey, that went just direct to the day.
yeah,
No, I feel the same way,
my
man.
wife.
It's so fucking hard, man. Like, we get into it so much where man, I've been with my wife since we were damn near 11, 12. So we've been together for a goddamn long time.
she like knows you knows.
Oh, she knows the ins and outs of me besides my butthole. She doesn't know my butthole.
She don't know what it
I
looks
haven't
like?
showed her. No.
Why not?
So,
She's never gone
that's
to
for
the
another
dark
day,
place.
dog.
Whole nother topic.
I gotta get on that a little bit. So no,
Yeah.
I climb up. I go to my game room. I'm like, fuck this shit. Go to my game room. Turn on the PC and I'm like, sit there and game and I'll be on with the boys. They'll be like, what's up, man? I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I hold them grudges, and then all of a sudden I gotta go in the room and I gotta be like, I love you. I'm sorry. And it might go 2 or 3 days. And then I got to break it down. I'm like, look, this is what happened. But it takes 2 or 3 days for me. And I still can't break that cycle. This has been going on for so damn long. This just happened like a couple weeks ago. I was, damn, bro. This is one cycle I cannot break. And I don't know how to break it. And I've been trying for so long, bro, that I don't know how to do it.
You beat me to the punch, dude. My next question was, what's one thing that you have a hard time breaking?
I can't break it. I cannot break it, bro. This is the one with my wife, and she's gonna watch the podcast. She's gonna know. She's gonna be like, "Yep, this motherfucker. He does it every time he comes home, and he's mad about something. And I say something, he'll snap, and then he'll go to the game room, or I'll go to the gym and I'll work out, and then I come upstairs and I'll just walk past her and be like, "Fuck, you looking at?"
Yeah. And you can go like that. Like, you can be like that for 3 days?
3 days.
Dang.
I don't think I go any longer than 3 days.
Yeah.
Shit, back in the day, it used to be like 5 or 6, and I used to just
dang.
leave and not come back.
Yeah.
I can't do that, dude.
But that's something I think that comes
couldn't
back
do it either.
from the past.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to work that out. I don't.
You think you just like analyze it too much?
I think my brain does. And it's that, like you said earlier, it's that click. And it just sits there and it just, you want to shut that little fucker off in the back of your head. It's going,
It's just there. I think,
I wish I could.
but that's a good question. I think there's, I think there's a cycle. I've been working on it, but like, I think growing up, I would like to express myself, but I couldn't because I knew I couldn't, and I knew I had to figure out how to I don't know how to figure it out on my own, pues. You know what I mean? And I think a cycle that I still kind of have, something that I do have is when I get really like in my mind, I don't want to talk to nobody.
You shut down.
I shut down. I really do.
Facts. He does it work.
I've noticed.
I really
it,
do.
though.
I really do shut down, and
I haven't seen that side of you yet. Or
you don't want to see it.
Try being his boss when he's on the job, dog. He'd break down. All of a sudden, I'll see
You know
him
what's
walk through the
crazy?
skits
Like
and he's gone.
my girl, even when we weren't we were just like friends at the time. she actually got to witness that.
That's good. Right off the rip.
She saw it. Like,
How'd she fix it?
no, it's because, like, look, like, I showed up late. To the gym. Like, we were supposed to do a gym session. And it bugged me that I was late.
Oh, God.
And you know what's crazy? Like, what made it worse is, like, she was playing around. You know, she was just playing. But she's like, oh, like, you're late. Like, playing around, teasing me, you know, like, you're late.
But that went bing.
But that just, like, kind of boosted it a little more to, like, and I went silent. I just shut down. And I was just working out. And she felt my energy right away. She really did. And she told me, like, I mean, you know, later on, like, you know, she's like, your energy was strong. Like, I wanted to leave. But she said, I didn't, though, because I felt like I needed to kind of be there in some way.
This is the one.
Right?
This is the one.
Bro, I feel like she is the
What is that, Star Wars?
Is this Star Wars?
I think it is. The one? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Drop it in the comments.
But that's that.
Drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments.
Help
This
us
is
out.
the one. I don't know what it is.
But I think that's something that I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it where I don't like shut down like that. And yeah, it's very strong when I do go to that point. Like when I shut down, you'll feel it. Like you'll know right away because everybody knows me as like Aram's like you know, you guys know how I am. You know, like I'm very talkative. I say good morning to everybody at work and just very like I'm the vibe, man. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I shut down, it's
He ain't
like.
the vibe.
No, I'm the fucking vibe. You know I'm the vibe, bro. You fucking know I am.
He is. That's why I like having you on
You know
the
what I'm saying? So I bring the positive vibes, that's for sure. But anyway, like when I shut down, you'll for sure notice.
yeah.
You'll notice it.
I think anybody does. I mean, if we were in here right now and I was just sitting here like this.
Oh yeah, you'll feel the energy of like, what the heck's up his
why is
butt?
he so
What's his
pissed?
butthole?
Itch and I shit myself.
What about you, Tony or Adrian? One of you guys?
Something that I haven't break. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I have a lot of shit that I haven't fucking been able to.
Well, I mean, just one that you feel like is really out there, like that you feel like you would want to work on.
Uno que te di, like one that just comes up right into your head right now. I'm like, damn. this is-
Sometimes I feel like I need a break. Sometimes when I get mad, dude, I'm honest with people and I hurt their feelings and shit. Like when they have me like real mad. Cody's laughing because he knows that he's like, this motherfucker don't even get mad. But
No, I know you get mad, but the thing is like the way he does it is the best. Because like he gets mad at his guys, and when he does it, he just lays into them. And I honestly, I think that's the culture. Because like that's how my mom used to be, bro. I was like, damn, what the fuck did you just say? And it's and I'm like, come back to here. What did you just say?
Go a little closer to the mic and say that one more time.
I don't
What
want
did you
to.
say, bro?
I don't want that on the mic.
It's already on the
No.
mic, bro.
That's honestly that's how he is though. He gets that's
More-
probably something you do need a break.
yeah, because
More
I'm
honest with people.
Yeah, I'm honest. When I get mad, I'll be honest with you. Like I'll feel like if by the time I don't tell you you're a piece of shit, when I'm mad, I'll be like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, dude, he used to do it to a guy that he had that was.
Anyway,
Want me to break his name out? No,
you don't
we
wanna
can't break
say
his
no
name out. But
names,
he,
bro.
Yo, Angel can block it out, bro.
Yes, I'm saying. So yeah, he used to do it to a guy that was. I felt bad for him, and I thought it was me doing it to him to do it to him, and I was like, because I push him, I'd be like, what's he doing over there? Why is he doing that? He'd be like, yeah. So I sparked that shit.
Bro, you know how a rooster, when you start smacking it on
Yeah.
top of the head and it starts getting more pissed off?
oh yeah.
That's how I feel like Adrian.
Hey, man.
That's Adrian.
Yep.
I used to be. I had a cousin that used to call me that
El-
when I was little.
El gallito.
El gallito.
El gallito.
Yeah, because I had older cousins and I was like, I think I was the stupid one, but they made me feel like.
nickname.
I was the
Cock.
stupid one.
No, they made me feel all cool because they made me fight, dude, and I was the stupid one to go along with them. But they'll be like, "Hey, get in a fight with that kid." I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Sure
Oh,
thing.
no questions
No
asked.
questions
just
asked.
straight
Yeah, man,
go.
bring him here.
Here we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a cycle that you feel like.
Then I need a break.
I gotcha.
That's an easy one.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. Once I get mad, I'm mad.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
once I cool,
You're right. I think that's all of ours actually.
yeah, once I cool down, I'm like, I think I fucked up.
Yeah.
Do you apologize after or you just kind of let it be?
I try to apologize if I can fix it
some way?
If I can't fix it, I fucking
You just leave it. He's like,
I'll just
you
leave
start
it.
adding in more into it?
hey, he's gonna sleep good at night while the other person's all pissed.
I'll say what I say to my wife. Let's just start all over.
oh yeah.
Over right now.
Reboot.
Hey there, gamers. If you're tired of the same old energy drinks that leave you crashing, you got to hear about Dubby. Dubby Energy is not just an energy drink. It's a cheat code to victory. What really sets Dubby apart? It's all about the taste and the goodness inside. Unlike other brands, Dubby Energy is like a party for your taste buds. Seriously, have you ever had an energy drink that actually tastes good? Dubby's got you covered with all natural ingredients and flavor profile that beats the competition. But here's the real kicker. Dubby's energy mix is loaded with vitamin C, B6, B3, and B12. It's like a vitamin boost in every sip. And get this, they use a coffee fruit extract so you won't be crashing later. It's an energy that lasts as long as the battle. And for you, the listener, you get a special discount. Use promo code La Cantina for an exclusive discount on your first and every order after that. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. Head over to w.gg and amp up your game. Now back to the horror.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
What about you,
I
Tony?
need to know.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
You're
cycle
holding
that you-
back. You're gonna.
Yeah, you're holding. I
This is
feel like
gonna
this
be.
guy-
He's holding back.
He is.
Let it loose, bro.
Go, Adrian.
Let it loose, dog.
No, my cycle is just, bro, being better in any shape or form. And I know it's like very broad, but like being better is in like, mine's a communication, bro, with anybody. Like I'm a little bit of everything right there, but like I shut down and I don't say a word. I'm just there. I like almost I autopilot a lot. Like a lot. Like I could be with you guys and like yeah, keep cracking jokes, but in the back of my mind I'm just like drowning basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm drowning in like thoughts and
that's a hard
things.
cycle to get out of.
Yeah, bro. It goes back to like I grew up with a single mom, and we went through some shit. Like those that know me personally, like some shit, dude. Like we slept in a car for like a month, and
Dang,
my
that's
shit's like trauma, like childhood trauma. Like bro, like when my dad like was out of the picture, like the words like specifically that were told to me that I never forget, that I'm trying to break. You're the man of the house now.
That's traumatized. It's gonna be. You're never gonna stop hearing it in the back of your head.
No, since I was 5.
Yeah. See, and that's
Since I was
stuck there.
5, I heard that, and I hear people's stories sometimes. Like,
Guess
oh yeah,
what?
growing
You are
up.
the man of the house now.
Yeah, yeah, for
You
sure.
are
That's
the man
right,
of the
that's
house.
right.
That's actually
That's
a
right,
good thing now,
Yeah,
because you are a bad motherfucker. So there it is.
It's true, bro.
You didn't have to break that habit, because that's actually a good thing to actually have in the back of your head, that your dad did say to you, yeah, it was bad back then, but now if you think about it now, think about what you're doing now. Think about how badass you are right this second. Think about what you're doing for your kids. Think about what you've built. You are the man of the house.
yeah.
Get a shirt made.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
the man of the goddamn house.
That's
right,
right,
here.
bro.
And it's just that because like I'm telling you guys, like I like grew up fast, like very fast, like
Yeah.
Matured really
Matured,
quick.
you had to
huh?
mature
yeah, dude,
real
I
quick.
have a little sister and she listens to the show. And
Yeah.
like even right now, like my dad tells her like, yeah, you used to take care of you. I used to cook, dude. I learned how to cook at 5.
Same here.
Just
What was your cooking thing?
bro, fucking Chinese food, bro.
Chinese
this
food.
guy.
Shit, he was ordering out and he was like, yeah, I was cooking.
Dude,
I was firing that son of a bitch.
He's like,
no, I
on
learned
the
how to
phone.
cook at like around 8, but my thing was fucking salchicha y huevos, way. And that's all I
that's
fucking
dope.
cooked. Dude.
Oh yeah, that's the
No, bro.
easiest thing you could do. Yeah, it's not a
Mine
bad
was
thing
like
to do.
because my dad, he was a chef for an Italian restaurant.
Oh, hell yeah.
So growing up, when I was with him at those times, I do remember being in the restaurant consistently and watching everybody cook. And so like,
You picked up.
yeah, like when I was little, I was like, oh, that's what you do.
You
You know,
took care of your sister.
yeah, bro, for real. took
That
care
hits
of her.
home right there, because that's exactly what I used to do.
Yeah,
You didn't
My
get
mom was laid out cold.
Yeah.
And I had to do that shit all the time. Grilled cheese, though, for me.
bro.
my mom was always working. So like we never really had that. Like I almost had to like. And my sister told me one year, like, 'cause she broke me down that day. She broke me down. She's like, I was a father now, and she sent me a long message like. She's like, Happy Father's Day. Like, just know that you've been a father figure since we were little. And that shit hit home, dude. I was like, bro, like,
The man of the house.
I was
Man, dude.
just trying to
You're the
make
man.
sure that you were okay. Like, there was nothing too special, but like, since then, that's like something that like, it's like shutting down that little voice and
Right.
Dude, that's
the whole
that-
"you're not enough"
You
thing.
can't break that down.
Yeah,
You can't break that down.
that was it though.
That little voice is always going to be there.
What's one thing you guys have accepted?
Accepted?
Accepted as in what, like?
I've accepted Aram.
I think we all have.
What the? Just kidding. What do you mean, man? I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking like, do you know you can't probably break that cycle, so you just
You
embrace
accept it.
You embrace it.
I feel like I've accepted it, but at the same time, like,
What though? What have you?
dude, I accept that I'm not perfect.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was just thinking in my head.
I mean, I could agree 100%, bro.
That's why I think that cycle that I was just talking about with the wife, I mean, I don't want to accept that. I don't want to accept that at all. But it's almost like that's the answer I have. I'm like, I've accepted that. But that's the one that I'm like, damn. That's a
Yeah.
rough one.
It is.
I can't break that cycle. And I don't want to accept it.
I feel like you're gonna push it and be like, I'm gonna break it. One of these days, you're just gonna be like, you know what?
Talking about it like this is what will be in the back of our head.
Yeah.
That little voice later. So this is probably a good thing that we're all getting this out to where we're going to break this.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to probably question ourselves later on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As like, what could I do better today to improve, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're not perfect, man. I accept that. We're not perfect at all.
I don't know.
No, the same as what Tony said. That was my answer, dude. Can't think of any.
I gotcha.
You don't accept me?
Yeah.
You don't accept Cody?
He doesn't accept me.
What about Tony?
Yeah, I accept all of you guys.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the one though. That's everybody can relate to that one.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
You guys got another question? Aram,
No, I
I know
mean-
you cooking somewhere over there.
Me cooking?
Yeah.
Cooking up a fart over there.
What's one cycle you don't want to pass to your kids?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love that one.
Don't look at me. I ain't got no kids.
Uh,
I got a dog.
To your dogs.
Yeah, to your dogs.
I ain't passing on shit to that son of a bitch. He loves his mom, doesn't love me.
What about you? Got nephews?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something that you wouldn't want your nephews to get.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't want them to do or get.
Or
Like
pass.
cycle, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to
Like
pass
kinda
this-
cycle.
Yeah.
My nephew, Jen's a chef. Shout out. That dude, I've taken him underneath my wing. Same with his brother, Jacob. They both them kids, man. I wouldn't want them ever knowing how bad my past is, which they're probably going to find out sooner or later. So when they do find out how bad it really was, then they're going to be like, holy shit, this is why Cody treats us the way he treats us. This is why Cody talks the way he talks to us. And I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want them going down a path ever. So I'd probably beat the shit out of them. I don't know about you guys because you guys got kids, but I'd beat the shit out of my nephews.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha. I mean, that's good. I mean, something that I wouldn't want to pass down to my daughter, is just letting her know that she could be like open to speak her mind and to not be afraid to speak, you know, for herself or like how she feels, you know what I mean?
that's huge.
Yeah, because like again, that's something I felt for a long time growing up. So I felt like I couldn't really say much or speak up or
That's
express
why-
my feelings. So that's
why
why
I said that.
Yeah, so that's why I definitely let my daughter know, like, speak up, tell me how you feel, and I let her know that I love her. So I let her know that she's loved. You know, her mom also does a good job, you know, on her side. So I could say that it's a blessing, you know, that she has a good dad and a good mom. So, and for sure, that's something that I'm very proud of. That again, breaking that kind of cycle, and I wouldn't want to pass that kind of like negativity in her life, thinking like no one cares for her. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, anyways, but that's something that definitely don't want to pass down to her.
What about you,
We
Tony?
get super emotional in here. I keep looking down my glass. I'm like, don't make me get
man.
emotional,
Hey,
goddamn
hey,
it.
I ain't gonna lie, this is kicking in.
Is it?
You can. You get emotional real
No,
quick.
I mean, in some way. Because I don't drink, bro. So
It kicked in real quick. I drink.
nah, I'm good though. I'm still good. You know what I mean? But hey, it does make me feel a little loose on it. You know?
That's good though.
Yeah,
That's what we need in here.
I like
Yeah.
it.
What about you, Tony?
Mine, the cycle that I wouldn't want to pass to my kids is more of the like being able to be themselves. Because I feel like that's another cycle too, that you got to almost like front something that you probably don't even feel comfortable with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we all know how it is, bro. Like,
Yep.
you get peer pressure, like the peer pressure.
I
Right.
hate peer pressure.
Because, like, no, you can be able to say, no,
Yeah,
I don't like
exactly.
that. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I like, and this is what I'm going to do. Instead of being like, oh, go with the crowd. Like, that's something I don't want them to do. Whether that's socially, like, with school, with work. There's an endless amount of opportunities, bro. Like, there's not, like, you don't have to sit there and do a 9 to 5. If you like that, do it. If that interests you and that's something that you love, go ahead. Reach for the stars. Go all out.
Go
If you
get
want to
what
go
you
do
want.
something else, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do that.
Yeah.
There ain't no limits.
Nope.
Breaking that cycle of putting limits on yourself.
What you're saying right there, dude, I actually taught that, like, with my daughter.
Yeah.
You know, being yourself, like what you like, and if your friends don't like it, doesn't mean you have to be like follow the crowd, like you're saying. You know,
Yeah.
like you
If
like
I
what
had
you like.
kids-
You know what I mean?
I'd be like, tell them motherfuckers shut up.
Right.
Punch them in the head. Put them in a headlock.
Not the violence.
Hell yeah.
Not the violence going in. I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah. You're right. I mean, that's good. That's a good one.
That one. What about you, Adrian?
I think the bipolar, dude.
Bipolar.
Because I'm bipolar with my kids, dude. I can be good with my kids, and then they fuck up with something.
Isn't
I'm
that
like, what
regular though?
I don't think
Is
it
that
is.
regular for parents?
know, I
Is to
don't
be
know, is it?
bipolar a little
Hey,
bit?
I don't think that's nothing. I don't think that's regular, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
come
so.
on. You got to be a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be
No,
nice
man.
to him 1 second, then the next minute after that, when you walk in the room, you're like, God damn. Son of a bitch."
Actually, Adrian, I think I seen you one time when I went to. He invited me to one of his barbecues. It was a boxing match, and he was cool. Everything was cool. Like his kids were playing. He's like, everything's cool, right? But then I think he said, "Go get a water" or something like that. And he like, I don't know what he said, but he's like, I don't know where they're at. He's like, they're right there. He's like, if I come down there, I'm gonna whip you. Yeah, I'm gonna whip your ass. And sure enough, that's why I had to go down there. And then I think I don't know who it was, but someone's like, don't hit him. Don't hit him.
He's like, no, I'm good. I was fine. What are you guys talking about? I was going to hit him.
Man, but he was like,
That's not bipolarness. It's that switch.
this guy was kind of like, everything was chill. Then he just switched like, oh, dang.
No, I was good.
This
I
was
gonna
gonna
hit
go
him.
whip
What are
him
you
for
talking
real.
about?
No,
how I talk to him.
Aaron was in the corner like, oh shit, I'm probably next.
He's like, oh, dang, bro.
Hopefully he don't send
Aaron's
me
like,
for
I gotta
water
get
because
out
I
of
don't know where it is.
Go outside. and
My
be like,
keys, my keys,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
keys.
Can't find the
Valet,
keys.
valet.
I think that's what it is, dude.
I got
Being
you.
more patient with my kids.
Be more
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah, my dad wasn't patient with me, so I feel like I picked up on that. I'm like, I said I wasn't gonna be like my dad, and then I'll stop myself like, fuck, I'm just like my dad, or even a little
You
bit
know what?
worse.
Yeah, you know what? And I did see that a little bit. You just kind of switched quick. Yeah, there was no patience there. That's kind of crazy.
It's a good therapy session, boys.
Fuck,
No,
it
dude.
is. It's
We gotta get a therapist in here.
I feel like this is therapy today
This is
for all
like
of us.
this is therapy, bro. We're like, you know what I mean? We're expressing ourselves.
Any
so.
more alcohol, we'd probably be going,
Yeah,
I
nah.
fucking love you.
I don't know if I can go to that point, man.
Oh, dude, I had
We'd be hugging.
you know how I have a little podcast going on
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah.
I had that happen. We were drinking, and it was about terror. We were just talking about scary stuff.
Yeah.
And then one of my uncle started drinking tequila, and then he just started talking about his friend that passed away, and then he just fucking started crying, dude.
Oh, dang, dude.
Out of nowhere, there was like, "Fuck, should we?"
Adrian
upload
did this shit.
Should we
Adrian
just-
did. Let me undo this mic really quick because you're saying too much.
It's like, yeah. Bring it here.
Do you want to go?
Hey, somebody called this dude an Uber.
I mean, not a bad thing, though, that he expressed himself, though, you know?
Yeah.
That's-
Well, at the moment, with like people that are not drunk, they'll be funny, but when you're drunk,
I think
That
we
shit feels
all
real,
been in those
dude.
situations where you're like, there's somebody gets super emotional about stuff, and you,
Right.
you try to help them out,
Right. That's
but then you get to that point where you're like, gotta go.
right. Yeah, you ever think, like, one of these days they would ever get emotional in here?
I don't know, dude, maybe
This is pretty damn emotional.
No, like, you know what I mean, you know? Like,
maybe for probably drunk enough. I don't know.
We
I don't know.
We have to try it out.
We might just have to hit that right, the little thing.
I
Right.
don't know if I'm ready for that, man.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
There's definitely topics to hit that little thing.
Yo, it hit me right
100%.
off the rip. It
Yeah,
really did. Like, I was like, I could go on about this, but if I go into this, I'm gonna have some grown ass men crying in here.
Right.
There's some shit that I could say that you guys are like, whoa, what? This is too early.
Yeah, we'll go in deep into the roots that really hit us, but I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I like the joy. I like the laughter.
Yeah, me too. I love to laugh, and yeah, it's fun.
That's why we're in here, man. Good talks and good conversations, man.
Yeah, throw some money up. Blah.
I keep looking at it, man. I'm like, I'm about to stuff that in my pocket.
Right?
Take off running.
Me too.
So I'm gonna use the last little bit that we have just to get a little bit more personal, because I have a thing on the podcast that I like to ask, and just to start kind of wrapping it up a little bit. I'm gonna ask you a question, Cody. All right?
Damn, the spot.
I like
Yeah,
this.
you're on the spot, bro. Spotlight right on you.
Spot.
But I'm gonna ask you something. Take your time, think about it, and just be 100% raw with it. As honest as you want to be. Kind of goes with what we were talking today.
Okay.
Right here it goes, right? Who is Cody K today?
Goal setter, bad motherfucker. Hard-working motherfucker, I guess you could say. So, I don't think it'll ever stop. Back in the day, I wasn't like that. I was just I ran with the trends. So then, that was then. This is now. I'm a hard-working motherfucker, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep making goals. I'm going to keep doing shit, and I ain't going to stop until I'm gone. And that's what I want to pass down to all of my friends, because I ain't got kids to pass down. So my friends and my nephews, I want them to see how I got there. So this is the path that I took, and I hope to God you can take that path and get that goal and be a bad motherfucker. Be dangerous. Like I said earlier, be dangerous.
I like that.
Be gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I am.
I like that.
So
That's what's up, man.
hardworking motherfucker.
And I love that. I love that for you, man.
I like it.
Yeah.
You bring that thing. You're like the big homie, bro. That's how I
I'm
always
the
saw
OG
you.
in the fucking room, I guess.
Yeah. You're the big brother, bro.
Yes.
You really are. That's badass.
That's what I want to be, though. I was always looking up to the older cats, man, and that brings back my tray that's sitting outside, like the lowrider. Like I was the little dude that got in the car. Like he was saying, like they'd send him off and he'd go whoop that ass. They put me in the car, and then I'd go whoop that ass, but I was always in the low. So I was like, I'd be sitting in there, and I was a little kid, and they'd hit the juice, and I'm like, yeah. So that's what made me love that culture and seeing that. So that's why I wanted that as I got older, and that's why the goals are set now. And I've told my cousins this. I want that. And they're like, damn it. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you're going to go get it. Like my cousin Brandon, he's like, you're scary, dude. Like that's you're going to do it. Like I told him, I was like, I want a 63 Impala. And he's like, well, he's going to go get it. I want a Harley. Damn it, he's going to go get it. And I'm like, yes, sir, I am. It's going to take me a year or two. I'm going to get it. I want a 40-foot fifth wheel. I'm going to go get it. I want a side-by-side. I'm going to go get it. I want a big-ass house. I'm going to go get it.
You got it, bro.
I've got everything up till now, but now everything's just little things. I got to
Right.
kick back because, it's a lot of money I'm spending.
But that's cool, man, that you got to.
Feds might be coming.
You have it,
at me
bro.
on this one.
Oh, hell no. Hell yeah. That's
good,
what's
right?
up, bro.
That's a good question.
I love that
Thank
for you,
you.
though.
Of course, man. Do you want to plug in anything you do on the side? I know you do Twitch. You still doing that?
Every now and again I do Twitch. Nah, not really, man. I don't. I took a break off of that for a minute just because we took a different path for a minute, and when the next COD comes out, I think that's when we're gonna start back up and go a little bit more wild, because this last couple of years of gaming's been really stagnant.
Yeah.
So it's the same shit over and over again. So I mean, I'm on Twitch, Dirty Militia, DRTY. No vowel, no foul, so there's no I in there. So yeah, you look me up on there. YouTube, Team Dirty. Yeah, that's it.
Instagram.
Instagram, I don't know what it is. I think it's CoK6Tray or CoK. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Put it at the bottom. Somebody's got to have it in here.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll get it on there.
Yeah, that's it though.
Any last shout outs?
Shout out to you guys, man, for bringing me on this podcast, man. It's been a good one, and that's really it, man. Shout out to you boys for doing what you're doing and doing what you love. And I remember you talking about this back in the day. This is a dream, and you've opened up your dream, and you've made it into this today.
Yeah.
So, and shout out to the editor, 100% the editor. He's a bad motherfucker. So, put his link at the bottom too,
Hey, also
put the link of his
with
own
the drinks too.
and the drinks. Hey, thanks, bartender.
Thank you.
I want to give him a kiss at the end.
Yeah, do it. I want to see this.
I will. I'll make out with him.
Hey,
This says you won't.
Oh shit!
Oh shoot!
I might slip something in him. I mean, in his drink.
Oh.
For this.
Oh, okay. With that being said, this has been Tony, your host at the most. Please subscribe, like, share with all your friends so you can hear this conversation. Comment down below what cycles you guys would want to break. Like I said, this is Tony, your host with the most, or Torta Torta, or whatever you beautiful people want to call me. Damn, that tequila is kicking in.
You need more to keep it.
I know,
My
bro.
lips are
I'm
like,
like,
parched, baby.
Anyways, so you guys are next. Just say
See ya,
bye.
guys.
Hey,
All right.
thank you guys for watching again.
See you guys.
We'll see ya.
See you guys in the next episode.
Is that